And now on Circle, it's time for commercials and some insane reactions to it. Shall we advertise that? Programming on Circle is sponsored by a crushed Fanta can. Why? Because Fanta is actually pretty based, totally not you know what. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and preserve it maybe for preservation, so, yeah. Anyways, coming up next on Circle, I have no clue what's gonna be on at the moment, so I guess we should learn a little bit of French, even though I'm not the best at it. Okay. The demands at Chasselet. Do excuse me for a sec. Clothes and shoes. La chemise. La cravate. Ever wanted any live-action logo bloopers with a more unpredictable twist? Then Bloopers near Central City will be coming soon on Circle at Resident 5:30 and the OEA channel on Fridays.
Awesome game, 10 out of 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. I am so nominating this as Best Game of the Year award. Besides, the game has instructions. See, look, it actually has instructions.
It's not best. It's not game of the year. It's game of the century.
Yes, Game of the Century. This masterpiece you see right before your eyes. It's
No. It's the game of the eons.
We have the video game.
Gorgeous.
The show where Jekyll plays on the Wii, Saturdays at 10 PM on Circle. A nerve-wracking climax for Fruit Cordial's first season in half an hour on Circle. But first, some misadventures with Larry the Lurcher and his good old pet owner. Wait, he's already at that while am I talking? Yeah, you know the saying, for old time's sake? Well, apparently, I think this is what Circle wants to do all of a sudden. Anyways, before we do this Larry show or whatever, here's some music. And we are happy to say we can bring the show back onto Circle. Anyways, as now on Circle, the Larry Chronicles. Hey Larry, you ready for another day? I'll take it as a yes. Come on. Come on, Larry. Let's get something to eat. I'm hungry. Not sure if you are, but okay. Ta-da! Chicky. No, just stick with the fish. Alright, Larry, now we've got some food cooking, it's time for another misadventure. What shall we do, though? Yeah, let's just relax. In the backyard. Well, I guess this is it. A filet of fish imitation with a bunch of chicken. It's a pity Larry can't take a bite, but I'm not willing to risk it. Well, bon appetit.
Only at the moment of perfect ripeness will the man from Del Monte say yes. And then the pineapples are picked and packed the same day or night. Say yes to the best. Del Monte.
You find escalators everywhere these days, and we take them for granted. But don't take your child's safety for granted. Accidents can happen. Teach them the 3 safeguards. Stand still and don't walk down. Stand steady and hold hands. Stand clear, away from the sides and well within the yellow lines. Don't let this happen to your child. Stand still, stand steady, stand clear.
I'm not a dentist, but I recognize this. The tool dentists use to scrape away tartar. Recognize this? Crest in the silver box. A fluoride toothpaste that actively helps stop tartar from coming back. Look, hard, ugly tartar has to be scraped away. But now you can help keep your teeth tartar-free. So more of this could mean less of this. Tartar Control Crest. Not only fights fillings, it helps keep teeth tartar-free.
I've been on the dole for 6 months now. I've been applying for jobs, but I haven't had too much luck. What I really need is a phone. Phoning round is good, but a lot of companies like you to write to them, and I just can't afford it. The stamps. Or the newspapers for the job ads. But some expert help and advice would be useful as well. And it'd be great to have a few people around to talk to who are in the same boat. Thanks. But, what I really need to get me to job interviews on time is, a roller.
At your job club, we'll supply just about everything you need to help you find a job. Ask at your job centre.
Another day begins, and I hope it turns out fine.
All the goodness of milk, glucose from corn, malt from barley, and cocoa beans to make the finest chocolate. That's what's always gone into each and every Mars bar.
All these machines are technologically similar, except one, Zanussi's new jet system. In cleaning tests, it used less water, less energy, less time. To achieve this, every critical component had to be changed, except one. The one that ensures outstanding cleaning results. Aerial automatic, the vital component.
No daughter of mine running round with
If you do nothing but sit in front of the TV,
I shouldn't be doing this really.
you increase the risk of a crippling heart attack. But you don't have to do yourself in to do yourself good. Build up a gentle program of exercise and enjoy it. Because it doesn't have to be hell to be healthy.
As now on Circle, a look into the world of depravity within Jerry's mind, as he must try saving his own characters and himself from going insane while writing a book. With a few adult themes and some strong language, we're going into Fruit Cordial. Apparently on our end, it sounds like the music is a little bit under the weather, but don't worry, we're going to get the sound fixed and Fruit Cordial will continue as normal in a few moments. For now, some music. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulty, but we're going to try again, and if it doesn't work, then screw it. This is Circle. Now, the only way I can put this is, we have some good news, and we have some bad news regarding tonight's program coming up next. The good news is that starting on Friday this week, the Blackburn Roundup will be airing here on Circle. The bad news, on the other hand, is that this will be the replacement of Poellot's panel, which will have its very last airing on Circle in a few minutes. Yeah, you may be wondering, why? Don't we have plenty of episodes? There's a catch. We only have just preserved a few episodes in time for their deletion. Most of the other episodes that we've not preserved have been permanently lost to time, meaning we can never see them again. So therefore, the only option we have is to air Poellot's panel one more time. So, I told Abby I cared about her. She rolls a 6 and she wins right after I predicted it.
Kids. Oh, wait a second. Jacob is friggin' flipping out. He is committing arson against the iPad.
The show where Jacob plays on the Wii, Saturdays at 10 PM on Circle. Next week on Circle, we are giving you the silver screen treatment. So grab your popcorn and beverages as we have Sideways, The Wave, Phone Booth, and as requested by most of our viewers watching the channel, the Back to the Future trilogy. So grab all you need as we have one hell of a movie week here on Circle. Ever wanted to go to a closing cinema to watch an old horror movie? Well, now you can, as Dr. Fink gives one to a couple of hardworking kids, except this ain't no typical fantasy. Submitted for the approval of Circle tonight, it's Are You Afraid of the Dark? I died? Ah, stupid computer! I'm sorry, Mobile City God. On another beautiful morning, I, Hans, will now be eating a very delicious bacon All right, who ate my Cherry! And that was just a quick little taster for tomorrow's movie at 4:30, Marbles 2 on Circle. The Happy Wheels Show, Thursdays and Fridays at midnight on Circle. Moderate and sometimes very strong language and adult humour that some may find offensive or off-putting now on Circle, as Michael Poellot and his contestants have a good laugh as they come up with questions and very insane answers, including a sore loser who somehow sounds very familiar. I wonder who it could be! Just trying to lighten the mood because, for the very last time before its deletion, our final goodbye to the one and only Paulus panel. Get together for the top. The exact same spot I stood on during episode 7 of the show you just saw. In fact, it's the same episode you just saw. The one where I destroyed a drinks can with a hatchet. This dream was sponsored by our main protagonist, Imitation Fanta.
Oh my fucking god. Where did he get that?
And since each episode has been deleted successfully, and since I've archived them but not for Circle, I feel this marks a new era, as the Blackburn Roundup is about to take its spot on Saturday. I don't have a can or anything, and please, whatever you guys do not try this at home. But I only feel there's one way to settle this. As a goodbye to the one show that made me a sore loser. This stream is sponsored by Imitation Pepsi. and with the show being axed from history, the weather forecast tomorrow will be sunny but also cloudy at the same time, but there may be rain in some spots depending on where you're at. For the rest of the weekend, I have no clue, maybe it could be rain or whatever, but it depends. This is Britain after all. This is it. Circle is about to enter a new era of television now, as I'm about to become a sore loser once again. That's right, world. I may be buzzed 1,000 times, I may be rejected a few dozen times, but that's not gonna stop me. I am one trait in this whole panel show industry. I may have done it in only Poellot's panel, but now it's time to move on to the Blackburn Roundup. Yes, I can just feel it coming. So stay tuned on Circle for that. With that out of the way, it's time to close down, so I'm going back to the studio. Even if this is pre-recorded.
Hey, look. Someone's had a go at this.
Look, over there, there's a football.
Oh, yeah. Keep an eye on you two. Whoa, whoa. Hang on, mate. This place is electrified. That's for fighting little kids. You're right if you don't touch anything. I've seen people working up there.
Yeah, well, I don't particularly want to mess around with this type of stuff. It's not worth it.
You're just scared of getting caught.
Stay safe. Stay out. Don't take a chance with electricity.
That was a public information film. And just before Cycle closes down for the night, here's our schedule for tomorrow evening. And for time, 7 minutes to 1 in the morning. As THMP Radio offers you news, comedy, music and entertainment all night, as with the Oh Yeah channel surprisingly, which will finally reopen at 2 in the morning, offering nearly the same. And so, the panelists of Poellot's panel take their buses, their answers and everything else over to the Blackburn Roundup, as we do also on Circle, except we close down the transmitters, shut the lights off, and we get a good night's sleep. Good night.